Firstly, welcome to the stream. Today we will be doing basically get to know me, and also a Pokemon tier list. So, I'm gonna start with Bulbasaur. I'm gonna put him in an A. He's the best starter, theoretically. You could go for Skull. It'd be great in the first gym, pretty mid in the second. Or you could go for Charmander, who's all for all, but he's pretty much an icon. Ivysaur, it's weird. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Venusaur, I think all the starters. First of all, we've got to put all the starters in. We'll put all the megas in as well. I'm gonna say Charmander goes in B tier because it's just not very good strategically in a lot of the gyms. And to be fair, I think the same. Well, go C tier. I'm not sure why, but I'm not a fan. I'm gonna put Charmeleon's a bit better. By the time you get Charmeleon, you'll either be at Misty, Webbutal, or Lieutenant Surge. But you will have Dragon Rage, which is always a help. War, I'm gonna put in D tier. I'm not even gonna lie. Mid. Set goes for this whole line. And these. I did have a Beedrill on my team once. The same for Mega Beedrill. So I feel like I'm a bit biased there, to be honest. Pidgey's a classic, but it's the worst bird. I think that's a decent ranking. It's unnecessary. I'm gonna say it. Why do we need one? We know where this is going. I'm only gonna say B because that bird is absolutely brutal. Takes no prisoners. I mean, these two are just legends, really, aren't they? Pretty mid. I know it's a mascot. Still don't like it. Raichu is overrated because Pikachu's the mascot. Let's face it, they get better as they evolve. Yeah, I think that's only fair, really. Whenever it comes to Ninetales, I think because of the name, I always think of Naruto. tell the story of my Vileplume who got so strong it couldn't be beaten. One day I will let you all in. These two in Legends Arceus are the worst. So many questions about them, so. Also, I'm a massive cat person. How could I not? Goodest boys. Let's be honest. Mega Revolution. It reminds me of the guy from Overwatch. Like, I think he's Monk. I'm not sure. Reminds me of him. The one that throws like, the one that's a healer. I will forever, but by this day, be freaked out by the fact that it evolves with pants. I'm gonna say something. I hate this whole evolution line. As someone who grew up with no friends who played Pokemon whatsoever, I can't. I never got a Golem. Never. Because no one would ever trade me it. I think that's why I hate trade evolutions as well. Because what's the point, really? I think Mega Spearow. Sure, why? Okay, I'm gonna say it. Farfetch'd was so mid until Sword and Shield. Even then, it's still pretty mid, but imagine waiting 25 years for an evolution. It's just a sword that's elite. You'd be raging. Really hope people know what I'm on about. Them two trainers. One with that, one with the Onyx. It's pretty iconic. Also, for the same reason why I hate Golem, I hate Gengar. I do, however, the shiny version of this Mega fixed the whole problem I have with Gengars. Like, genuinely, I loved it. I won't get into it, but I hate this Pokemon. Deeply hate. Genuinely hate with a burning passion. Yeah, it's so bad, I'm gonna put it into Zubat here, which is so bad, it's around the same as a Zubat. I mean, he's just high as fuck, really, isn't he? It's great. Also, I love the way that just the Marowak line, like Marowak and Cubone, they just had lore when there was no Pokemon lore about. been fired on the spot, really. But whoever came up with this one should be promoted immediately. So the same with this one. I just think it's really weird. Okay, for the XP, I love this Pokemon. I like the idea that they made Pokemon, but then the Mega makes no sense. Because surely the kid can get out by itself, right? So why do we need a Mega Evolution for it? It's so weird. Also, I love the way this was a dragon team, and it is not a dragon. I will never forget being beaten in the Cerulean gym by this Starmie probably about 50 times. Before I realised that I could just use a Pikachu. Top tier, Ash's dad, if anyone understands that reference. I once had one of these named after Nicki Minaj. It was very enjoyable. Um, Thanks, Pokemon Go. Okay, these two, my favourite Pokemon. And I was so happy when they got evolutions in Diamond and Pearl. Why does it need to fly? I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool. I feel like I'd like Taurus more if I saw the episode where Ash caught them. I'm not sure how Ditto came into existence, but I'm grateful for it. The the goated evolution. I love it. I just don't understand how this thing came to be and how it got evolutions. I just don't get it. I love him. He's a precious baby. I love the evolution just even more. I really despise Aerodactyl's Mega Evolution. It's just a rock with more rocks, really. A precious boy. I'm not a fan of Articuno, I can't lie. I do really like Zapdos though. I think my issue is I really like electric types. But I do really like Moltres as well. Hate this Mega Evolution. It just looks like they put a hoodie on Mewtwo. It really does. But this one, this is what Mega Evolution's about. 100%.
Peggy 18.
We live on the continent of Elyos. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but
I've had my eye on you.
the ring. Marth, right. Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
the time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage! One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elyos.
Right, I can't lie. It's pretty good. I haven't played Fire Emblem in a very, very, very long time. But honestly, I might give this a go. I think my last Fire Emblem was... I can't remember what it was. Whatever one it was. Can't remember which one it was. It was this one, Echoes. It was good. I didn't complete it, but it was good. Give that a go.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます小泉です。最初にご覧いただいたのはシリーズ最新作ファイアーエンブレムエンゲージです。本作は通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったファイアーエンブレムエンゲージエレオスコレクションも発売いたします。本作の今後の続報にご期待ください。続いてはデッドラインをご覧ください。
takes two to tango. Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single console play, the game can also be played on two consoles via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
I can't lie, this one looks really good as well. I think my flatmate would definitely be up for playing this, so perhaps we could do it for a stream. Perhaps. I'm putting that out there.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The forbidden story begins.
帰ってくるの陽月と
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories. Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Project Zero, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year.
I'm gonna say it. I don't really want to play that one. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna skip Xenoblade. Because I don't play it. And let's face it, there's enough of it about.
Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves, don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors.
That's it!
Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
Anyone up for a SpongeBob speedrun? I'm tempted, if I'm honest.
You're all ready. Fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star.
Okay, no. I've got to speedrun this. I've got to do it. It just looks too good not to.
They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode, or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023. This ain't your average dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on Nintendo Switch September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm not gonna lie, did look quite good. I'm thinking of doing a party game stream anyway. I'm thinking about doing a Cards Against Humanity one. But the issue is I'm trying to find people who would be willing to do it, and none of my friends really are. So yeah, if you're a streamer who wants to do a Cards Against Humanity stream, hit me up, please.
New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes. Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Vonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Colosseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And, in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, it doesn't look great, I'll be honest. There's some of this that I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is not one of them.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn. Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them. An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
That is literally just a Stardew Valley freebie. Oh, it looks good and I'll probably buy it. But I could just play Stardew Valley. I guess the only difference is like the career path stuff. But apart from that, it's just Stardew Valley. Let's be honest here. What I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'm such a Splatoon player. I'm definitely gonna have to get a capture card and do Splatoon 3.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun? This Splatfest will take place on the dates shown on screen. So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join? And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
いかがでしたか？皆さんは無人島に何を持ってきますか？私はもう決めています。皆さんもぜひ参加してください。次はこちらの映像をご覧ください。
can't I?
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series. 8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big roll?
Let's go, Temenos.
Oh, hi.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
It doesn't look great. It looks horrible. I feel bad saying it, but it's true.
ご覧いただいたのはスクエアエ
Welcome.
Another family game? They're being very generous to us. Also, is that frog? I think that's a frog. I'm buying it.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. It's a musical blast from the past. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic
Who was buying this? Like Guitar Hero for Nintendo fans. They look horrible.
songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on Nintendo Switch February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, pay DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series, Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around on the corner. Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions. With Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries. Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory. Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A Gold Edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a Season Pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future. More Nintendo 64 games.
It really just takes back to his head. Is that everything simpler? I'm slightly worried there's going to be an answer.
Are on the way. Pilot Wings 64. Mario Party. Mario Party 2.
Okay. I'm less worried now.
Mario Party 3. Pokemon Stadium.
Oh my god. Okay, Pokemon. I'm gonna do a stream of this. Absolutely.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Single's good, sir. They could have released this years ago.
1080 Snowboarding. Excite Bike 64. These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
Okay, what the hell is this?
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Daylight launches on Nintendo Switch later today. A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build
This literally looks like this. What is it? State survival game? It's the same graphics.
machines
But I bet they don't have the legendary hero lucky. Not gonna lie.
to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision
She went to the back rooms.
affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League Football, featuring action for up to 8 players locally on one console, is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus, more gear and another stadium are being added. The second free update launches this month. The final summer begins.
とある予感
Wave 3 is on the way. Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour. Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS. Eight courses will race into Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, launching this winter. Buy the Booster Course Pass separately, or enjoy it for no additional cost as part of a Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership.
いかがでしたか？ここで一つ任天堂スイッチスポーツに関するお知らせです。
I forgot this game existed.
次回の無料アップデートでゴルフを追加します。ローカルプレイはもちろん、オンラインでは最大8人で同時にコースを回りながら多数の多い人から脱落していくサバイバルゴルフをお楽しみいただけます。秋に配信とお知らせしていましたが、開発にもう少しお時間をいただきたく、冬に配信予定です。もうしばらくお待ちください。続いてはこちらの方からご紹介いただきましょう。宮本さん。
こんにちは。ご無沙汰しています宮本です。今日はいくつか近況報告も兼ねてお伝えしたいことがあります。まず春にツイッターでお知らせしましたが、イルミネーションのクリス・メルランドリーさんと取り組んでいるスーパーマリオの映画ですが、来年の春の公開となりました。そして USJ で2年目を迎えたスーパーニンテンドーワールドですが、アメリカハリウッドでもオープンします。最近はそれらの追い込みに取り組んでいます。さて、今日はピクミンについて皆さんにお伝えしたいことがあります。 1作目からもう20年が過ぎましたが、まだまだ作り続けています。まずは
Pikmin. Okay. A W for Nintendo, please. Oh my god. They're just perfect in every way.
昨年11月にナイエンテックさんとモバイルでスタートし、世界中のユーザーが花植えを続けているピクミンブルー
That's so cute. Oh my god. There's so much of this that I'm gonna end up streaming. It's great.
ムです。まだプレイしたことがないという方に向けて少しだけ紹介させてください。ピクミンブルームは位置情報と連動した遊びで、外に出かけて歩くことでピクミンを見つけたり育てたり一緒に花を植えたりする遊びです。毎日のウォーキングやお出かけに持って歩くだけでいいんです。一日の終わりには出かけた場所を振り返ったり、ピクミンをお使いに出してその日に見つけたアイテムを集めたり、蜜をあげて花びらを増やして遊びます。さて、今日は何歩歩いたでしょう。お出かけ先では AR 機能を使ってピクミンと写真を撮ることもできます。あなたのそばにもピクミンがいますよ。ちょっと私の画面を見てみましょう。ピクミンは700匹近く育ててますね。ピクミンは花のエキスが大好きなんです。こんな風にエキスをあげると花を咲かせてくれます。その日に歩いた歩数もわかりますね。マップは歩いたところの雲が晴れていくので、自分が歩いた場所を残していけます。私は普段京都市内を中心に移動していますが、大阪にも行ってますね。USJ ですね。たまに東京にも出かけています。よし、今度はここ歩いてみようなんて旅行や散歩が楽しくなります。持っているだけでも楽しめるゆるい遊びですので、ぜひダウンロードしてみてください。さて、ここからが本題。まずはこれをご覧ください。
Oh my god, that was just the beginning. The Pikmin Renaissance era is here.
.そうです。ついにピクミン4が2023年に登場します。今日は具体的な遊びはお見せできませんが、このように地面に近いピクミンの視点でも遊べるようになりますよ。して新しい T シャツも作りました。スイッチでとても操作がしやすいものになったので、ピクミンシリーズの最大の遊び、段取り、マネジメントの戦術により集中して遊べます。ピクミン4をお楽しみに。小泉さん、ありがとう。
宮本さん、こちらこそありがとうございました。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Take your dancing game.
Oh my god, oh my god. I saw something about this in the trailer. You know the ones that got married to Moonlight Jagger, I think? They get
To the next level. Can you survive the season of death? As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of Good Time. After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
Wiped out for good!
A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world. Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact. Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency. Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. Enter the village, if you dare. The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game. The Winters Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year. It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th.
That looks amazing. I can't lie, it's a good concept. That's amazing.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th. The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia
Made by Bandai. It's just guaranteed to be great, really, isn't it?
is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverrun is controlled by shadowy forces called Descience. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magolor return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to Sword, Whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha Copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same console. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
星のカービィ30周年に合わせて新しくなった星のカービィ Wii が登場します。どうぞお楽しみに。ここまで任天堂ダイレクトをご覧いただきありがとうございました。次が最後の映像になります。ご覧ください。
New Zelda. Oh my god. I might give this one a go. Breath of the Wild. I was pretty bad at it. I think that'd be fun. Nintendo Direct for this year. It looks really, really good. But I will admit, it very much needs, I want to say, a bit less of a Stardew Valley copy. That isn't great. Anyway, we have about an hour left to go until stream ends. So I guess more tier lists? I think next week we'll do Gen 2. Let's do Cartoon Network. Let's face it, had a lot of good shows. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know what this is. See, I grew up without cable. So, but I've watched most of them because when I was older, we finally got it. I thought I would know more of these. Obviously, I knew Scooby Doo, but I've never watched that one. S tier. Oh, I've seen this. I used to be a CITV kid. It was alright. It wasn't bad, but what the hell was that? Okay, Atomic Bay. Hear me out. The best game I've ever watched. Game I've ever watched. Best show I've ever watched. Baby food. What the hell is that? to these two. Very good. I haven't watched this one. I haven't watched this one either. There's a lot here I have not watched. Yeah, I haven't watched that one either. What the hell? I never watched Howler. I can't lie. I remember seeing I remember seeing a thing for it, and it looked really bad. But then everyone else liked it. I was like, what the hell? I've watched Clarence. It was a bit mediocre. I have no clue what that is. Okay, so I've seen the movie. I did not know there was a cartoon. What the hell? It's definitely 2000s era because it's got that terrible animation, but never seen that. Kid Next Door. I never watched it. I never watched this one either. I did watch this though. I did quite like it. I don't even know what that is. Or that. I'm trying to see what that is. That looks like Justice League? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've watched it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Can't tell if this is a movie or a cartoon. So I'm just gonna put it in a not watch for now. Pretty mid. They make a whole show about Konkani. Why am I saying this? It's Cartoon Network. They made a show name. Georgia Jungle. I never watched it. They made a Green Lantern show. But the movie was terrible. Why would you do that? He-Man. I remember watching it. I think I watched a few episodes. Is this a non-animated Cartoon Network show? No clue what that is. Okay, now we're getting up to two very amazing ones. Johnny Test, I genuinely watched for days on end. It was a great childhood. Do you know, I think it'll be easier if I just leave out the ones I don't know. I say and then doing it anyway. I have this whole row, I do not. Okay. This was top tier television. And they've changed it now, I think. Like, genuinely. I used. Let me put it this way. I'm in the UK, right? So there's these big taste tests that you take. They're called GCSEs. I would walk out after my GCSEs and watch this show on demand. It was like, it took over my brain. Powerpuff Girls, pretty good. So it's a reboot, to be fair. It's not much you can change, really. Sonic Boom, let's be honest. do not condone anything Dan Snyder has ever done. His shows. I don't condone it for the people, and I obviously what's come out happened behind the scenes. I don't condone that either. But they were great shows. Starting off strong, Avatar, how can you hate it? I don't know what this is. The issue is, so I never knew what the Backyardigans were until it went big on TikTok. But it was so annoying. Okay, I've never seen that. I liked Big Time Rush until I became gay. And for some reason I just never touched it again. Clearly not a show catered to lesbians. I am not a chap, so I never watched Blue Clues. I don't watch so many of these that I haven't even watched. Danny Phantom. Gotta love it. It's a classic. Not as good as the OG. I'll get Dora. A classic. Started at Bluff. Another classic. Here we are. iCarly was like my entire childhood. I had a phase where I just wouldn't stop talking about it. I went through a phase where I'd never even watched it and I still loved it. I think that's just how huge it was back in the day. Not as good. Not as good as Avatar. But she is gay, so makes it a bit better. What is that? Oh, that looks horrible. So does that. Gonna say it now. Didn't grow up on the Rugrats. Didn't really like it that much. SpongeBob, yeah, it's a classic. Went to see one of the movies in cinemas. Honestly, best experience of my life. I think I know this. Is this the one where they had to like do an adventure course, and if you didn't get out, they'd be trapped? I think I remember. I think that's what it's called. That's a great show. The OG Ninja Turtles. They don't make them like that anymore. Also, another classic. I just got to it next, so I can't really. something really against CIT, not CIT, Mr. Bean. I couldn't take it. Praise Beacon Returns. S tier. Wasn't a fan of School of Science. Pretty good. 4 o'clock. That's good. Rest in. Oh, wait. Steve Fletcher isn't dead. It gave me nightmares, but it was still great. I don't know what that is. The amount of stuff I'd force my mum. I'd be like, I need to make this, I need to make this. A classic TV show. I was gutted when Worlds of Chuckle Brothers died. It just made the childhood. What is that? Furries. No wonder my generation has grown up to be the way we are. I don't know what that is. I don't. I think I know what that is. You just can't put Blue Peter down the bottom, really, can you? Yeah, I don't know what that is. A classic. Walk Song is officially out of date, but we still rate it. This was. I was so upset when they cancelled this. Like, if they made it into a mature version, it would bang. I love Basil Brush. And Venice. They have, like, massacred him. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that one is either, to be fair. stream.